Everyone, it's Chris Brown, your real estate professional and marketing entrepreneur, giving you, as always, the updates and what's going on in the real estate world for me. So today we actually had a random phone call, and it basically came from door knocking. Yeah, door knocking. So with the door knocking, I actually did some door knocking in a particular community that I had a listing in, and I actually had a conversation with the gentleman, and the gentleman actually kind of, told me about the community and so forth, and uh, gave me a lot of feedback about the different neighbors. And for the most part, I thought he was going to be an individual that would be telling me about everyone else. So a number of months went by, didn't hear from him. So, I kind of chalked that one off and just said, hey, just had to keep networking and keep meeting people. But long story short, I actually received a phone call today letting me know that a particular property was going up for sale and that they were doing an open house this weekend. So I kind of looked up the property, and it literally had just been placed on the MLS maybe about a couple of hours ago, because it was still saying day zero with it. So with that being said, he's actually looking for a property. He's looking for a property himself for another relative. So he actually called me because he's seen that he knows that I know the area, and that I know what the value should be of that particular property, just because I sold one in that same community, literally maybe a block, 2 blocks away at most. So he was very intuitive, just to kind of talk to me and let me know what he was planning on doing. Took a look at the property, and after taking a look at the property, there's a number of things that we kind of discussed, and making sure, see how old certain things are. So that's where the seller disclosure comes in. That was information that he didn't have access to. So I was able to show value in that respect. So making sure that you look at the seller disclosure, see if there's any information I was providing. And particularly with this home, strangely enough, the water sprinklers did not work, and they're in Florida, and it's always hot. So besides, when it's in its dry season, everything that's green goes brown. So that was strange, but it didn't work, and they did disclose it, so that's a good thing. They recently had the property painted, because you could tell things look pretty fresh throughout the property. So that's a good thing as well. So no painting would be needed. It's all neutral colors. So they did that in a way so that anyone can kind of come in and match their furniture. Ooh, excuse me. So, but with that being said, we went ahead and took a look at the property, and they're going to go ahead and discuss it tonight. So this particular transaction should happen pretty quickly. If they are interested, I would say no later than about 48 hours that they'll be interested in doing a contract. The big thing or a big issue would be, is that there is an open house within that 48 hours. So that's usually a lot more competition. So if they are interested, I want to put in an offer pretty quickly, and then ask for a response pretty quickly as well. So we'll see what happens. You got to let them think. If anything, we'll definitely have an inspection completed on the property. Make sure that the property itself is, up to par. The roof, I believe it was about 12 years old, so it's a little bit older. So you definitely want to have it inspected. Definitely want to have the AC unit inspected. It seemed to be working. You can tell it's probably late when I'm doing this video. Sorry. The AC unit, we don't know how old it is. But I was able to see a couple of water spots or water stains on the ceiling. I mean, the family's lived in that property for a while, so it could be a number of things. It could be something very simple, or it could be something serious. So that's why the inspection is definitely going to be important on this one, just to make sure. But I mean, the property looked great. It had newer stainless steel appliances. Like I said, fresh paint. It was clean. Carpet was clean. So it shows very well. I think for any family would be fairly happy with this particular home. So, but I'm going to keep everyone posted in that regards. But the door knocking actually worked. It panned off its I guess that's part of the long game, is the door knocking, and we're able to succeed with it. And actually, it turned out to be a new lead. And if anything, it kind of re-energized me with that particular individual, because even when I was having a conversation with him, he was telling me about 3 other neighbors that were probably going to be moving within the next 90 days. So, with that being said, I'm getting up and going, and I'll be knocking on their doors and reintroducing myself to them and just kind of seeing what their intentions are. There's opportunities, and I want to be the person to help them out. So looking forward to that and just really challenging myself. I have a mental goal of 15, helping 15 different people. So what I mean by that is either helping them buy or sell real estate. So 15 people is a lot of people, but it's very possible, I think, especially as I've kind of put it out there. Things are just kind of falling into place. Like I said, today's phone call was random, and this person gave me 3 people to contact. So I think I may put it out there a little bit more so we can kind of draw that energy in and ask that from the universe, as everyone says. So ask that from the universe and really make that happen. But won't bore everyone, but I thought that was pretty exciting. I just wanted to tell you guys what was going on with that. But this is Chris Brown, your real estate professional and marketing entrepreneur. Have a good one.